October 12th, 2020, I was feeling really ill all day, really sore. I thought maybe I pulled a muscle at work, and that's why I was getting sick. But I went to the ER, got dropped off by my husband and my kids. And since it was COVID, they weren't allowed to come in anyway, the kids especially. And I remember waiting in the ER for about 2 hours in pain, and once they finally got me back, they did blood work, MRI, and as soon as the MRI was done, they were shipping me up to the operating room for emergency surgery because I had flesh-eating bacteria and was going into septic shock. So they were doing the surgery, and I woke up from that surgery in the operating room still. I wasn't on the table. I was on the hospital bed, and they were wheeling me out of the room. I remember seeing the door, being in between the door and the operating table, and that's when I woke up. Well, I thought I woke up. And I looked down, and I could see the AED paddles to the right of me. And then I saw the nurse, getting it all prepared to use on me. And then I realized the angle I was seeing couldn't have been from me actually laying there. It was above me. I was above me. And then this big bright light, like I was in this big bright, amazing, warm light that was just the most peaceful feeling I've ever felt in my life. Like, it made me feel amazing. Didn't really want to go out of it because it was just absolute peace. And from there, I was wheeled to the ICU, so they must have brought me back, but I was so weak still. I don't feel like I actually necessarily came back to my body at that point. I didn't really fully come back to my body until I was in the ICU room and the nurse was yelling at me. She's like, Megan, you have to breathe. And she just said it so loud and so forcefully that I remember going, like, I came back into my body at that point, and I just was like, wow. I had to tell myself, keep breathing, keep breathing. And then I sat I was there for a while. I had to relearn how to breathe. I was in the hospital for 7 days. And then after that, finally got to go home, which was wonderful, amazing. And I just I didn't say anything to the medical doctors about that happening. It was like, it took me a while for it to register that had happened. And since then, it's been, 3.5 years now. I would say for the past 6 months, I'm finally healthy. It took a long time. I was really overweight before that event happened, and I've lost like 90 pounds. I've just become healthier, more one with nature. I love being outside now. I'm more spiritual, but just that I can't help but think that event happening has made me have more spiritual connections with others too, like everything in life, really. Like I just pass people walking past, and it just feels like there's a connection to people now that there wasn't before. And I'm more at peace. Like, I don't get all worked up and angry in the mornings with my kids like I used to. I'm very chill now. I don't let things get to me. And I would say that my out-of-body experience really makes me think now that I'm just borrowing this body that I'm in right now. I'm just like, really? This is what I have? Like, I don't know, it's a different feeling now. But just knowing that peace, that once I do die, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. I know it. It is an amazing feeling. It felt like I was above my body the whole time. Like, it was just, it's kind of a faded picture. Because I just remember going into that wonderful bright light amazingness, and then they must have used those AED paddles and brought me back. But I was still I think I was so weak that I was going in and out, and honestly, it was like a void of nothingness for that point, because I really hadn't died and I wasn't really breathing enough to be living back in my body. So that was the toughest part, honestly. Being flatlining and being completely dead was the better feeling, for sure. And I had to go for a surgery the next day, back for another one. And then just the excruciating pain I was in for that week was all I could really think about. And I just wanted to sleep I just remember sleeping for almost nonstop for 7 days until I got out of there. I wish that everybody could experience that bright light, and then come back, because it just changes you. Before the surgery, I was heavier, but I was on 9 different medications, and I don't take any anymore. So I was able to get off all of my blood pressure medications, my antidepressants, and I never thought that would happen. I love the path I'm on now, and I'm just focusing on being positive. And like, I started in 2021, I started substitute teaching, and that was something I had always wanted to do before, but never. I was just too nervous to do it, and that near-death experience really got me through a lot, and is pushing me to be a better person and help others. I think I'm getting there, and I think it's getting more and more, and I just have to, I feel like it's a puzzle I have to try to solve. I'm trying to, like, I feel these connections, and I feel like I know who people are, like, just by walking past them. It is a deeper connection. It's pretty amazing, given my experience, and then also from when my niece passed, just a 6-year-old girl communicating with her dad, telling him that, yeah, it's okay, Daddy. Like, that's exactly how I feel. It is okay. It's okay to, you shouldn't have to worry about your loved ones, because they're in a wonderful place. And if you have a fear of death, you need to try to stop, because it's so peaceful. It's absolutely amazing.